Still don't know why my camera's not working. Let's see what we got here. Oops, no. Let's try something else here. I think I may have to redo. There we go. Okay, awesome. So it's late night. I don't plan on this being a long stream, but doing some testing. As you can tell, I'm trying a couple different softwares out to see how this is going. So, uh, not nothing severe to talk about, obviously, but so I'm going to show you a couple different things with the radar and some other experiments. So if you want to chat, just hit the chat and I'll answer any questions you got. So, first and foremost, not a severe weather event. It's, as you can tell from the radar image, quite a bit of rain out there, as you probably can hear from your house, I'm sure. No matter where you are in the Metroplex, you could probably hear some thunder, see some lightning, and that is a good thing because there's rain. And the even better thing is that it's not severe, not for us anyway. So, let's expand this out. And let's see. So we do have, and I'll put this in motion to kind of give you an idea. So, fortunately, at least again, as far as rainfall is concerned, we see an expanding area of rain in Denton and Collin County, and then we have a line of storms that's pushing its way to the east right now. If east of Decatur, near Boyd, down to Springtown, moving east, about 20 miles an hour. Definitely has a lot of lightning, very heavy rain. I don't see a lot of hail reports, but we can stop this and see what these. Yeah, hail at half an inch. Hail at half an inch. All right, so let's try a different radar here. Let's see if I can get this to work. Boy, I thought. And again, testing out new software, so definitely appreciate your patience. And one of the reasons I'm doing it live is so I can see how this works. Okay, so here is a different radar. And this is the same high definition radar that I had on the other screen, but just a little bit different perspective. The fine tuning is just a little bit more, so the precipitation doesn't show up, the light precipitation doesn't show up quite as easy on the other radar. But it kind of gives you an idea of where the really, really heavy precipitation is. And, it's moving fairly good clip, like I said, 25 miles an hour. And we will stop this here and go to the next frame. We'll expand this out a little bit. So again, you can see got the lightning strikes on here, really out this way. Yeah, I'll put my drawing tool on here if I can get that to work. I see 4 people watching. Thank you. It's kind of late, so I don't expect a lot of people to tune in. But if you want to say hi, just say hi in the chat. I will say hi back if I see your name. I should see your name if it shows up in the chat. All right. So, yeah, definitely got some lightning strikes not too far away, according to my lightning tracker, 4.5 miles away. All right. So, we definitely see, I'll change the color here. Definitely see some heavier rain just north of the airport. And we'll zoom in just a little bit more here. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll put this in motion. So the general motion is east. Depending on the individual storm, it could be a little due north of east and then also due south of east. But in general, motion is to the east. And these storms are not true pulse storms from a thunderstorm standpoint, but definitely the intensity of the rain comes up and down. So hopefully where you are at in the next few hours, you'll get at least some rain. I'm hoping for at least a quarter of an inch. Let's hope that's what it is. Some of you may get a lot more than that, and some may not get as much as that. Let's hope that everybody at least gets a quarter of an inch. So I'm going to play around with my software here while we look at the rain. Excuse me. We'll expand out here. All right. So let's go back to. Oops, I don't want that. Let's see, why is that not working? Oh, well, there you go. That's why. All right. So, yeah, different radar perspective there. This actually, I don't want that one. Let's go back. There we go. That one looks a lot more impressive from a rain standpoint. Let's see. So if you're just tuning in, this stream won't last too long because it's almost 11 o'clock. It's really already past my bedtime. But just testing out some different software and different radar products, and then I'll go back and watch the video and make sure that it all looks good. Yeah, boy, I sure hope that rain keeps going because we definitely need the rain down in my neck of the woods, that's for sure. All right, so we'll stop this. All right, that is the high definition radar. Let's put this bigger one on, and we'll do this. Okay, now we'll put this in motion. So you can see it definitely just updated there. You can definitely see the rain concentration mostly in Collin and Denton County, but it's scooting down to Tarrant and Dallas County. So hopefully that trend will continue. That is for sure. Okay, so we'll stop this here. All right. So east southeast at 19 knots. Do that. All right, so we'll switch back to this radar. Boy, I still got the sniffles. I keep wanting to sneeze. There must be something in the air. Hopefully it's all that rain. All right, so we'll put this in motion. See what we got. Yeah, definitely got the rain increasing, that's for sure. Hopefully it will stay that way. All right, so we will stop this. Kind of zoom in a little bit. Put this in motion. Yeah, definitely wanting to fill in. All right, definitely see some lightning in the clouds outside my window, that's for sure. And so let's see, let's stop this. Latest screen, then we'll go back to the other radar. There we go. Put that in motion. Definitely see some lightning strikes, that's for sure, in these storms. Okay, so it is getting late, so I just wanted to do a quick test. I appreciate everyone that was that tuned in and to see what was going on. Again, to wrap it up, no severe weather in the immediate Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I think all the severe thunderstorm warnings have expired, so I think there's definitely nothing going on there. Hey, Stephanie, please tell me it's going to rain. Well, it is. If you mean Saxe, I think we will finally get something. As you can see from the radar image, it's definitely raining north of us and to the west of us. So, and hopefully you can tell from the radar presentation that it's generally creeping down this way. So hopefully that trend will continue and we will get a soaking rain between now and sunrise tomorrow. And like I said, there's nothing really severe with these things. I mean, it might be kind of loud, for some of us. But right now I'll take that trade off because we need rain really, really bad, and some areas got it earlier today. Saxe area, didn't really get much of anything other than sprinkles up until now. And so, yes, let's hope that is the case, Stephanie. That is for sure. Okay, so, yeah, my yard needs it too, Stephanie. It is perfect sleeping weather. Yeah, boy, I'll take it too because it's been a good it's been a good while since we've had good sleeping weather from a rain standpoint. Probably since July, to be honest. At least at my house anyway. Um, I was looking at my rain totals this summer, and really July 16th was the last day that I got rain more than a half an inch in one event, and I think I got 6,200s on July 16th. And since that day, which is over 2 months ago now, I've gotten 0.30, 3/10 of an inch since then. So it is, yes, it is long overdue for some rain, and hopefully we'll start. I think I haven't looking out my window. It's hard to see where I'm sitting, but we should get some. Should be getting some rain. Let me turn around and look at my weather station here. Okay, well, we don't have measurable rain yet, but hopefully that will change. I know it's sprinkling at least, or light raining, so we haven't quite got it yet. But should be getting it here pretty soon, or starting to measure anyway. I wonder if I could, let's see, that's the tornado outlook for earlier. And again, I apologize. I just been wanting to sneeze all night, and I hope it's because of the rain that's bringing this stuff in. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have that browser open. Let's try this. I'm going to try to pull up my weather station, my website, so you can see it. All right, so let's try this. Actually, let's turn this off and change this here. There we go. Well, that's a little hard to read. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. Well, that might be a little much. Well, let's see. Let's go back one. There we go. Oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. Yeah, I haven't had a lot to update on here in the last 2 months, really. So it's been kind of slim pickings, but normally, if this was a springtime type situation, then yeah, it'd be a little more detailed as far as the updates. But we just haven't had a whole lot to talk about, so I would think this is probably a normal situation where I wouldn't really be live, especially this late. But I think it's news that we're actually going to get some rain in Saxe, so in the northeast Dallas County, southern Collin County, that's for sure. Okay, excuse me. So yeah, it's 82 degrees. That's not too bad. Yeah, no measurable rain yet, but I think that's gonna change here pretty soon. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the radar. And I know this has been in motion. We'll stop this for the latest. I think this. Yep. Well. Yep. There we go. That's the latest. Okay. So again, I think it's. Boy, golly, yeah, that's got man. Boy, my nose is killing me. So that's got to be the rain coming in. Yay. Okay. So no measurable rain at my house yet, but I think it's coming. I know it's raining outside, but it's not really heavy rain yet, but we're getting there. Excuse me. So let's go back to the other radar. There we go. Yeah, so that's the high definition radar, so it's like I said, it's really sensitive, and so it's not going to show up quite as good. But okay, so let me get this over here. All right, so we'll put this in motion. So, yeah, that's why it hasn't really registered into rain gauge yet, because it's still pretty light rain. But let's see. Yeah, so that the rain in Collin County, it does look like it's letting up, but however, there's a pretty good thunderstorm over the radar site right here. So that's why it appears to be dying down, but actually it's not. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. Yeah, I excuse me. I love these type of updates because it's not really a severe weather situation. So that's good. But it's yeah, definitely a rain situation. And so this is still kind of light rain, but there is some heavier stuff, as you can see. Probably going to get us from the west here pretty soon, assuming it doesn't peter out, which hopefully that will not be the case. We'll zoom out here a little bit more. And this is a high definition radar, so the radius of the radar site doesn't go out as far. That's why you see these rain bands getting cut off. But yeah, so it's again, Denton and Collin County for sure. It's not anything heavy, but it's definitely raining. All right, so this will take a second to get back to the other radar. And while it's loading, we'll go back to this one. All right, I think that's probably the latest scan. Yep. All right, so let's zoom in here a little bit. I know it's hard to see, but Sachse is right there. So that's the yellow. So it's not, it's not the heaviest of the rain, but it's still better than nothing. That's for sure. There we go. All right, so that's okay. So let's go back to this other radar real quick. All right, zoom in here. And we'll put this in motion, load up some frames here. Okay, still no measurable rain at my house, but we're getting there. All right, so it's got this in motion still. It's taking its sweet time, but it's getting there. All right, so let's do this. All right, so this will kind of give you a little bit better idea where we're at. Okay, so let's see if I can get my drawing tool on here. Sachse being right there. So it's, really the light rain. What we're hoping is this. We'll scoot this way and we will put this in motion. Okay, so it's still wanting to head this way, so let's hope it stays that way. It's been kind of toying with us, that's for sure. But that's what we're doing. But like I said, it's doing something. All right, so let's stop this. And I'm about ready to wrap this up because it is getting past my bedtime. Let's turn that off. All right, let's stop this. All right, and then we'll go back to that other radar, which looks a lot more. Oh, that's not it. Looks a lot more promising. There we go. All right, so we'll put this in motion and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so the bottom line is this: first of all, thank you for everybody that tuned in to the late night broadcast. I appreciate that. Again, this is not going to be a drop buster or anything like that, but it's definitely a start. And I'm hoping, as I've been talking about in my morning updates, I'm hoping that this is more of a trend to see the fall type pattern really kick in and getting rid of the 90-degree days and all that. So that's really what I'm hoping for. So I think this is an encouraging sign. And if we can get some of this heavier rain, that's just let me stop this. We can get some of this heavier rain that's right here into Carrollton, Louisville, down to downtown Dallas. If we can get that, which it is, we can get that to move this way to Sachse, then we will be in good shape. So I think we will. And let me check one more time. Okay, not yet. My rain gauge is real sensitive, so but that's okay because if it starts to register, that means it's a real thing. Okay, so as always, I'm Watch Weather, so you don't have to. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in tonight, I should say, and hopefully we'll have more to talk about tomorrow, not from a severe weather standpoint, but just a rain standpoint. Have a very good evening, what's left of it, and we will talk to you soon.